Alright, everybody. Welcome back. We are at the docks. I went ahead and moved us over there so we didn't have to take the long journey. First off, though, before I go speak to anybody about Mr. Hampton, I do want to go try and speak... Oh, dear. Okay, gonna avoid that for the moment. I want to go try and speak to the old woman who would not let me in before. You know, your mom. So, let's go see if we can't get her to let me inside this time.
Good evening, madam. It's Dr. Reed again. May I come in?
You best come back in the morning, Doctor.
No, no, no. Let me in.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
Thank you. That's very polite of you, ma'am.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
It's locked.
Why would you lock your cabinets, ma'am? Okay, so we've got stuff. Oh, yeah, don't mind me as I ransack your home. Anything good here? No? Alright. Sorry about that. I needed to look around. It's important. Important, you know, looking for infection.
I can't remember So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
Is it because of the dead bodies? Yeah, what about... I don't want to be like, your son is a murderer immediately. What about his demons?
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child. And he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
Well, it's possible, but I don't want to... By the way, how is your health? Oh, good, you're healthy. Justice is the cure. Which I believe... Which, at this point, he's been killing a lot of people. He probably should see justice. But,
There is no cure for murder, Mrs. Fishburne. Only justice.
There ain't no hope, then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
yeah. But why do you protect him?
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I?
Yes, you
Not a
can.
burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
That's okay. I'll turn him in for you.
I'm convinced you raised Seymour the best you could. You're not responsible for what he became.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Did he tell you everything?
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Yeah, but why did he tell you?
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
Well, at least he hasn't killed you, yet. How's life here?
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Violence feeds on poverty. It does.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
And I'm sure that the epidemic even creates that even more violence.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. But it's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
That's probably true too. Obviously, gangs are not that great. What do you do? Or
May
did?
I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Yeah, your husband died in the war? That's unfortunate.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
Oh, that probably didn't help his mental state.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Alright. And yeah, what about Rufus?
The
His name
orphan
was Rufus,
regards
right?
you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Okay. So, do you happen to know anything about Mr. Hampton?
I'm trying to locate Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where he could be?
You talking about the one everyone calls the sad saint? The man who takes care of the homeless?
The very same, Miss Fishburne.
I'm sorry. I don't know where his shelter is. But if you ask around, I'm sure you'll get your answer.
Okay, well thank you. Thank you very much. You've
Goodbye,
been
Miss
most
Fishburne.
helpful.
Take care of yourself.
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
So Rufus. Hey man, how you doing?
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Let's see, we still don't know a lot about you, but you're healthy.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
Thank you, sir.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Alright. What's this place?
It's locked.
Alright. At this point, really, I guess I can probably head back to the Turtle. There are other people that live here that I haven't met yet, aren't there? Yeah, there's like 4 people that I haven't been able to find so far. I don't like you, but hey, have you seen anybody?
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Gee.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
You know, maybe if you weren't such a rude butt, people wouldn't anger you so much.
Mark my words, miss.
Ichabod.
These murders are the work of a vampire.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Ah, you're that doctor.
Yeah, hi.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted, and I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me that?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom.
Missing a conversation while talking to you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Claws, murders by night. Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
So, hello, who are you?
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And
You.
what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton,
Ooh.
vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
Oh
A
dear.
vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
More than you know,
Mr.
sir.
Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Oh, goody!
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
No.
Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire.
Why?
These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
It's kind of rude, sir.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual.
Doesn't seem safe, sir.
I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify
Yes, how do
a
you?
vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have.
Oh, you
What
sound
kind of question is that?
really competent,
It's a
sir.
dirty business, believe me.
You need any help there?
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Sure. I will gladly put up vampire posters.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Okay, then.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
That's nice.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Why does nobody know where
Why is
that
that?
is?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
No, I respect that. That's fine.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people.
Why are you telling
Funny
me that?
thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Jeez, why in the world would you tell just randomly, hey, by the way, that guy was molested?
Maybe at
Jeez.
least you can tell
Let
me
people
who
keep
could
their
help me
personal
find
things
him.
personal.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Oh, me and Tom are good friends.
Goodbye.
I got him his
And
booze.
good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
So, what's with the murder?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
So you seem to be correct, sir.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
So, hey Tom.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
Yes, do you think he might have returned to his flock?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Okay, it's good to learn about him. Learning more about him is definitely.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Thanks, man.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
I think I'll ask everybody about Sean Hampton if it'll still let me. I hope I can still ask about it.
You're still working at this hour?
Yes.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Okay, not a problem. I already spoke to Tom.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
But I do want to make sure that I could get any information, any extra information about him. Might be helpful.
Now everything seems under control, more or less. You again. What do you want?
Stuff.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Well, thankful. Actually, that was pretty dang helpful, despite you being a little bit rude. You
Goodbye.
were very helpful. So I'll let that slide.
Been a while since we've seen it.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Alright, that was not as helpful as your boyfriend, but that's okay.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have...
Common. Okay. Never mind. You don't got anything good. Although, let me see. We've got... Take some posters from the pile. Where's your pile of posters? A pile of posters somewhere, okay. Can I poof over this? Yes, I can. can't. Okay. Somebody's having a difficult time with something. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Ow! That's rude. Ow! 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 I need to go. I need to go. Oh god. Well, I'm dead. Okay then. Well, that's not where I should be going, apparently. Oh, good lord. No, no, no. Okay then. Just staying over on this side. Thank you. If you hear any screaming, everybody in this area, just ignore it. Hide in your houses. Jimmy the Spark.
Whatever did this, carefully avoiding the articles. We found ourselves a bloody article.
Seems like the guard of Primo is short.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Burn it, boys!
Oh, hi.
Pin it down!
Oh my god, stop that!
Crush the leech, boys! I hate leeches!
Stop it! Oh my goodness! This is ridiculous! Okay, by the way, if I haven't said this before, I really hate the battle system in this game. It's really hard to move around while trying to do attacks. So apparently I need to not bother them. Not even terribly high leveled. Oh. Nope. Not going in there either.
This is despicable.
So... there's that thing, or this way, which is not good. Alright, I need to find another way around, I guess. this is... crap. Is this seriously, like, the only places I can go? Because it's through there. How do I use... I know that I've got, serums and stuff. How do I use my serums? It is... this. G is what I need to use. Okay. Ugh.
Whatever did this, carefully avoided the archers. We've found ourselves. Being spotted! Watch out, boys! That's gonna hurt! Die, vermin!
Okay, okay, okay. What the heck? I'm hitting the buttons. Alright. I'm not happy right now. There's not much I can do about it.
I don't think so. Crush the leech, boys! Grenade! Burn it, boys!
Okay, so we're just calling more people down, are we? Use the stupid thing! How many times do I have to press the button? This is really, really annoying. Okay. Do I have to be completely free of anybody around me to use the freaking... Doesn't make much sense. It is G. If I could get... I don't even know how much blood that requires to use that. There we go. Okay, back up out of that. Back up out of that. Back up out of that.
Burn it, boys! Let's pin it down!
That do nothing? That's... Why is that serum not doing anything? Okay, that serum did nothing helpful. No wonder it wasn't helping at all. Oh, and I don't get them back? I was hitting G. I know I was hitting G. At least I got the health serum back, but I don't understand why that's not... Like, that should heal me a lot. I've got 940 and it's supposed to heal 300.
I can't say, but... Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Out of that! ridiculous. I'm fairly certain that I have to go through here, and if I don't, I'm going to be very annoyed that I'm spending all of this time doing this. But there is no other way to fight these guys. And now, yeah, I use my serums, and it doesn't give it back. I don't understand how it does not give them back. Okay, well, now I've got that, but I don't... I don't understand this. I mean, this is where I need to be. Maybe they'll move away from each other or something. If I can get a drop on him. Is there anywhere I can go? No, they just have an infinite supply of people up there.
Watch yourself!
No, I don't. Okay, it is not doing... It moved it to T. I don't... Oh, God. Okay, I don't understand. I do not understand. It's listed as G, and then it's telling me now when I'm looking down at it that it's T. What in... That says G! Light Regeneration Serum. G! Now it's T? I am so confused.
Another disgusting wound in it, don't you think? Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this. Eat this!
Get me, let me out, let me out! Oh my god, finally! Okay, so that was the problem, is that it said it was G, and that it's actually T. Good grief. Okay. Do you have anything on you? No, I don't get anything for you? Oh my god, I should get something for defeating that butt face. That's right. He's a butt face. Alright, so who do we have here?
The wounds on this corpse are deep. The result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
But is it? We still are not... I'm still not entirely convinced that it's Sean. There's no proof. Guess we'll have to talk to him. Do we have anything around here? What's making all that noise, but I don't like it. Is there anything useful in here? No. Oh, yes, never mind. Okay. Oh boy. Got some unfortunate people up there.
Die, vermin! No!
Yes! You just run away, or are you looking for the stairs? Ooh, hello. That's a large box. I like it. What's down here? Anything? Ooh, money. Okay, excuse me everyone, I'm looking for posters. Alright, take care of you. Gosh, I love my claws. Let's open that up. There's apparently a curfew. Night shelter vicinity. Excellent. Why do people just leave money laying around? Alright. I see more money. Ah, we have our posters. Excellent.
What have we here?
Nothing? Nothing? I don't know. Who are you? So we've got sick and helpless people here. How can I steal from you first? But then,
Your kind's not welcome here, sir.
wow, don't be rude.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Jeez. Rude.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Well, I was in the war.
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Judgmental people like you disgust me.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
I'm shocked.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat you.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in your life, Dr. Reed.
Excuse me, once again, ma'am, I was in the war.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well then.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
It's possible. Maybe you'll like me more if I help you find your money.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Things will get better, ma'am.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Burn the posters or stick the posters. I feel like I should burn them. Where would I burn them? Okay, is that everybody, or are there still some... There are some missing people still. 2 missing people that I don't know about. Gotta look for them. But you know what? I kind of want to burn them, but I also think that it might be a good idea to let people know that they really should be staying inside because of, mostly because of the skulls outside. I mean, that's extremely dangerous, and people should, you know, be a bit of aware.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not, I'll find you something.
Really?
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None
Hey,
taken,
you didn't
sir.
look.
But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
A bottle. It's brisk. Vampire factions and skulls. Okay. A music box containing a folded. Oh my god. Common. Ugh. Don't I have a brisk? Oh, is that? Yeah, it's just an ingredient. Well, I want this music box. And I guess I'll buy this off of you.
Please,
There.
sir. Come and have a go.
Hey, I just bought
Good
stuff from
evening,
you.
young man.
There's no need to call me.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question
Yeah, that's
me?
kind of rude, Jonathan.
It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
Yeah, leave him alone.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Yeah, who is this old woman?
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
Interesting. And what happened to her son?
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Interesting.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
Well, that's not unadmirable. That doesn't sound right, but whatever. That's admirable,
I'm
sir.
looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
He's a caretaker for the poor, is he not?
Something like that, yes.
Sorry, I don't know where he is.
But yes, if you need help, seek help. Don't just do it.
Goodbye.
You know, don't just
You're not lost, sir.
refuse.
You seem quite a stranger to these parts.
I am a stranger to these parts.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
Would you please let me in?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
Yes, I am. Thank you, ma'am. Let me, check for the epidemic around your house. I think that's important. Make sure we get rid of any, Okay, then. Why do you have... God, I'm stealing this poor old lady's money.
It's locked, all right.
Locked. Rodney, I just heard what happened tonight. I ran to your house, but you were already gone, so now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please, find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious, and to prove that this is not a trap, let's use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, and Morse code, and you'll whistle yours, okay? This way, you'll know it's really me. For now, it's a good thing you're hiding. The Wet Boot Boys are all over the neighborhood claiming they'll punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we could make an arrangement and settle things once the heat dies down. Huh. Rodney Grader.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not...
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here?
Oh, Dr. Tippett.
I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
All right, then.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Okay.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Alright then.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
Interesting. Need some hints to talk to her more.
I'm looking for a Sean Hampton. Do you know where I might find him?
Sean Hampton, you say? Oh, the name does seem vaguely familiar, but alas, I cannot recall from where.
Alright then.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
I'll let you be. Let's see. What about upstairs? What do we got up here?
Please, sir. Come and have a gander.
Got a box. And a room? A red room?
Are you certain you're not lost, sir?
I'm very certain. Stop yelling for me, please. That's a... Ugh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay then. Alright, that's weird. That's also weird. How these people don't have blood, lighting up the whole place, but got blood all over the floor though. Somebody dragged this body up here, put her to bed. Blood everywhere in here. Now, did I actually come this way? I see stuff that... Oh, I know where I am. Okay. Do. Oh, of course you turned around.
Not a safe place. Rewind shall prevail!
Ow!
On back to the shadows!
I like that power. All right. Yeah, this is back to the shelter's vicinity. And what's up here? I'm actually hoping that there's a, you know, a hideout somewhere nearby. Jeez, this is bright. Very brightly lit here. I see money down there, though. Excellent. Oh, that was me. All right. Is this where I'm going? Yeah, this is the night shelter. Okay. I don't want to get too much in there just yet. I want to make sure that I have some time for that. So we're going to end this episode there. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.